Hi, AJ here from Offline TV and Friends Vods. In case you've missed today's streams, here are some top moments you might want to see. Enjoy today's video.
Cool. What else you got?
What's my party trick?
Party tricked.
I don't really have party tricks. See, like, one thing I don't get is like I told Myung this yesterday, but I feel like half your life stories are fake.
What?
I said it.
Mine. Give me one. Give me one of my stories.
How old are you?
32.
See, like the amount of life stories that you told is like Freerin level, and like unless you live 1,000 years, you did not experience all those things.
Ask me which one.
You just have a different story to tell that your like community has never heard of.
No, that's not true.
Day.
I've run out a long time ago.
You ran out.
I have no new stories. I have told every story to a point that every time I tell a story, my chat's like, classic. This one. 7th time we've heard this. Trust me, there are people in here.
What's the most unbelievable life story you have, other than the Ed Sheeran one, because that's just fake?
Okay. I don't really know. I have a lot of ones. I mean, most of them are believable. They're all believable. I have
like the Ed Sheeran one.
Yes, that happened. I pee in the peeing in the sinks and the tables, the bees, the stepping on the bees.
Wait! Don't pass.
The toe story, the come on the door story. I have a lot of them.
What the? What?
A lot of them are related to creepy people, like creepy guys.
Pee on the table.
Well,
is this related to your party trick?
No, that one is just separate. That one is just me needing to pee, and I wanted to be respectful. Well, one of them was...
And you peed on a table.
Okay, that one wasn't about respect. That was about how bad I had to pee. That was a different one. That one was at home. I couldn't make it to the bathroom, so I just peed.
So you decided,
No, I couldn't. I had to.
Place for me to pee.
No, I had to.
The family dinner table.
I had to pee. So I, the car door. That one, yeah. And then I peed in the sink a couple times in college. Then, then I have the sad one about my ex and my best friend. Then I have the one about like the butterfly effect story, and then with the coin flip into
what's
becoming.
The butterfly effect?
I actually can tell this one really fast now. So like legitimately 30 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe not 30 seconds. Okay, you've heard it. So I was trying to see in junior year of high school if I was going to take AP Gov or Gov, right? So I was with my friend Maris, and he was like, okay. I was like, which one should I take? And he's like, why don't we flip a coin? So I flip a coin, it lands on whatever one was for AP Gov. I sign up for AP Gov. I'm in the first day of AP Gov. There's one seat left in the class, and it's the one behind me. One guy walks in, and he ends up having to sit there. Okay, I end up passing.
Was he cute?
It's very cute. Okay, I ended up passing papers back to this guy all year. Okay, in a couple months.
Was he Asian?
No, he's like this white guy with really pretty blue eyes. Okay, his name is Mikey. Anyways, my ex. Anyways, so we end up dating. Okay, because one day he goes, wow. He goes, I pass him back papers, and he goes, wow, your eyes are really pretty. I was like, blush.
Oh hell no.
No, and then I start seeing like his scores and stuff. He's doing really well in the class. He's very smart. I'm doing very poorly. So he ends up tutoring me. Yada yada yada. Fast forward, we end up dating. Okay.
Wait, why? Why do you guys date?
Because he's flirting with me.
Your eyes were very pretty.
Well, in my mind, I had very low self-esteem in high school, like insanely low. Like I could not look at anybody in the eyes because I was like, they're gonna see me and they're like, damn, this girl's yikes. I don't know. I just like I had really.
You're gonna know that I pick regen.
No, they're gonna know that I'm not pretty. So they're gonna. So like, I didn't want people to look at me. I was like, I wanted to be invisible in high school, but he made me feel seen, and he was really like, he was like very popular, and he was like one of the popular kids and like super athletic, and so I was like, why does he like me? And so, it like. He was the first person that actually made me feel beautiful. It was crazy. I was like, my confidence changed from one person. It's your words mean so much. It's insane. He literally was like, no, like you're so beautiful and stuff. And then, gotta go?
Oh, sorry, that was my 30-second timer twice.
30-second timer. Okay, you're the one asking more questions. Anyways, so we started dating. We go to college together. Okay, he goes. We end up picking UC Irvine. We go to UCI together. First week of college, we end up breaking up because there's all this drama with his dorm mates who hate me, and I hate his dorm mates. So we break
Why do
up.
you hate his dorm mates?
Because they're mean to me, and they call me the B word. They call me the B word.
Wait, what? Why would your boyfriend's friends call you the B word?
Thank you. It makes me realize, like, why do they call me the B word? Well, maybe because you're allowing them to. Maybe because you behind my back are referring to me like that. So why are they saying that, and why is that okay? And that's why we would fight.
Like unfathomable. What?
Thank you. Why would fight? Then there's this party that he gets invited to, and he doesn't invite me. He invites his 3 girlfriends, like friends that are girls from his dorm. I know. Crazy. Anyway, so we break up right after that. I'm like, I can't do this. You're actually insane. Anyways,
let me guess. And you get back together?
Yes, we did. We got back together because then I became besties with those girls. Okay, we ended up becoming best friends. I'm like, oh well, now there's no problem because these are my best friends. So I stayed best friends with them. Blah 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 blah. Okay, come junior year of college. We ended up breaking up. And they end up dating, one of the girls and him. They end up dating. And so she's my best friend. I lose my best friend and my boyfriend at the same time. I'm really heartbroken. And I decide, like, God, I need to reset my whole life, my social group. So I start joining these clubs. One of the clubs I join is this student orientation program called SPOP, where I, like, meet this guy named Raymond. And he becomes one of my besties. We end up on the very last day of this one program. I'm leaning over his desk and I'm like, he's on his laptop and he's scrolling and he's looking at like apartments, and I'm like, I jokingly say like, hey, can I like move in with you? You need a roommate? And he's like, wait, actually,
my God, that was so forward.
No, not like hitting on me, just like, or I wasn't hitting on him. I was just like joking. I was like, haha, I need a roommate, as a joke. And then he goes, wait, actually, because me and my friends Billy and Alex, we do need a 4th. And I was like, I'm down.
Holy shit.
So I move in with them. Move in with them, and guess what game they're playing all the time?
League of Legends.
And so
that's where your life went downhill. Yo, you could have been a rocket scientist. Holy shit. Unless, oh my God.
I was considering getting my PhD.
Dude, you could have been running down the hallways of NASA, but instead you were running it down mid.
Nah.
Like instead, dude, all of that converged your life into this moment where it has now hit midnight. And you're talking about your life story.
I know.
This is what your life has surmounted to. All those League of Legends games.
Nah, that was funny though.
Okay, but continue. You started playing League of Legends?
I started playing League of Legends, and then I downloaded it, got addicted. My homepage became reddit.com/r/League of Legends.
Oh my God, you were one of those. You were a Redditor and you were League of Legends.
It was bad. Well, I was a Redditor in college because my first ex, we were on Reddit a lot. So then I was on Advice Animals, and with the memes and Bad Luck Brian, and the penguin, and I was loving that stuff. And
wait, pause on the story. We'll continue. But have you ever thought about here's content idea for you, right? You have so many crazy life stories. And what do YouTubers use AI to make like slop on YouTube and shorts? Literally, they just get Reddit, subreddits, posts on there, like ask Reddit, okay, like, guys, what's the sexiest thing that someone has ever done? And then they use AI voice and then like read everything, and then like that's the thing that they send. But then imagine if you just read a YouTube short worthy of like your life stories and then post it on YouTube.
What? What are saying?
And then that's your content.
No, I don't know. I mean, I've already told every story of my life at this point. That's why I need to go live life so they can come back with more.
That's why you gotta tell more people.
About what? About what?
You can't just keep talking to your stream about it. You gotta expand and then explore YouTube Shorts.
My life stopped. You know? Well, it didn't stop.
Why did your life stop?
But like, you know, it's like as soon as I started streaming, then it's like, well, no, I mean, like I stream my life now. So it's like I don't have much that I'm doing off stream. So then I go off stream and then I come back and then I just talk about what I did off stream and then I stream the rest of my life. And then I go live my life and come back and I talk about what I did. So it's like, but all like none of the crazy, like, you know, all the stories that I've had that like in college, blah, blah, blah. I already told all those stories. But that's, you know, this butterfly effect story I've told so many times because it all led, so I never got to bring it back to the coin flip. Right, League of Legends led me to my roommates led me to League of Legends, which led me to streaming, and then I started streaming.
Wait, how did it lead you to streaming though?
Because I had a roommate named Alex.
Were you really good?
No, it was like gold. I was good at Warwick back in the day. I was pretty good actually. No, I really was. Okay, I was like gold 4. I was good. Okay. Anyways, so then my roommate Alex was watching a streamer named Becca. And I was like,
wait, Becca?
Yeah, Becca. You know Becca?
Wait, Becca Tilts?
Yeah, Becca Tilts. You know Becca.
Oh, she streams TFT now.
Yeah. So she used to stream League.
Oh my God.
And so Becca is like the first streamer I ever saw because my roommate would watch Becca. I've told Becca this, by the way, a lot. And I was like, well, if you didn't stream, I wouldn't be streaming anyway. So,
damn.
So then I was like, whoa, what's that? And I was like, wait, so you watch somebody stream and you don't play it? Like why aren't you just playing? And he's like, oh, like sometimes.
To be honest, were you judgmental?
Kind of, but not really. I was more of just like, why would you ever watch someone when you could just play?
You didn't know. You didn't know the beauty of it.
I didn't understand, but then I got it. Like I was like, oh, I can. He explained it, and then he's just like, yo, you should stream. You should stream.
He saw the potential. He was the first viewer, or like the first like.
He literally told me, and then I was like, nah. And then one day, all my roommates went home they went to this where they live. Okay, like they went back home. It was just me, myself, and I in the apartment. And I was like, dude, I gotta do something with my life. And I actually tried to cook that day. And I took I was marinating steak. And I took the bowl of steak. It was in a plastic thing. And I put it on the stove. And I forgot that the stove was on. And it melted a circle in my plastic tub. And all of it melted through the stove. And it created a puddle underneath like the entire stove. And I was like, cooking is not that thing. And I was like, dude. So then I cleaned it up and I moved to the next thing.
So cooking
was
not your thing. It was
not my thing. But I was like, maybe I could do YouTube. Or Alex did say I should stream, you know? So then I went on twitch.tv and I made an account.
Was it Justin TV or was it?
It was Twitch. It was Twitch. And I saw Pokey. I saw Pokimane. And I was like watching her stream. Yeah, she was streaming. And I was like, wow.
Were you higher rank? Were you higher rank than her?
No. She was like diamond. But I was like, she had like 500 people watching her streaming. And I was like, what? And I saw her layout and she was so cute. And I was like, this is so fun. And she's talking about League of Legends with people. That's awesome. All I want to do is talk about League of Legends with people. I was so jealous. Like my normal friends, all of my friends.
What happened to
you? They were like, hey, let's hang out, Leslie. I was like, I can't. But I didn't tell them why I couldn't. I was too ashamed to say I was playing video games. So I would just make up stuff. I was saying, yeah, I'm like tired or whatever. No, I was playing League. I was secretly getting addicted.
Wow.
Yeah, there was even this guy that started to like me during this time. We were kind of going out, and then like we went on a Valentine's Day date.
And then he broke up with you because you.
No, we went on a Valentine's Day date on February 14th.
And Summer's Rift.
And he's like, I need to talk to you. And I was like, oh, okay. So we went on this date and we were at dinner and he dressed up really nice and stuff. And he was like, I like you. And like, we should, like, I would want to like date you. And I was like, dude, I'm kind of the opposite vibe. like I like League of Legends. Like for real, I literally said like I actually can't. I'm like too addicted to a video game. No, for real. And like I started streaming February 21st. One week later I started streaming. 1 week prior to that I was on a Valentine's Day date that went south because he's like, I like you, and I was like, I like League. And so I don't have time to do that because I'm interested in another thing.
You think he solo queues to this day? Like
no, he doesn't play video games. He never played video games. He like has.
Only I like League of Legends back then.
No, he lives in Hawaii. Has a beautiful wife. It's actually I was like, I wonder what happened to him, and I'm like, damn, he seems happy. No, he has a great life. It seems really cool. Anyways, I'm happy for the guy. But
he's watching sunsets.
Yeah,
in Hawaii, and you're playing Sunset on Valorant.
Bro, can you stop with these one-liners? Stop it. Stop. Stop, because you make it seem lame what I'm doing.
You're getting fucking owned by Daddy Chamber in Sunset. Oh my.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
Where my hug at?
Where my hug at was kind of owning me earlier, but that's okay. So then, right? I start streaming, leads all this. But let's pull it back for a second. Imagine had that coin landed on like not AP Gov, just regular government.
Your life is just revolved around coins.
What do you mean revolves around coins? Are you bringing this back to Megabonk? Stop. Don't bring this back to Megabonk.
I'm talking about Megabonk.
Please.
You literally did a coin flip to see if we would play another game.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it is a little bit of that. You know? Wait, what did Point Crow say? Now you bottom frag for a living. It's not so bad. Bro.
Damn.
Wait, do you know Point Crow, Harrison?
Is up.
Have you ever met? Do you know who Point Crow is?
I don't think I've met.
Oh.
Is he the GOAT?
He's...
Wait. Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon.
I think I've seen his name. I think I might have watched the video.
Probably. You probably watched a YouTube video of his. He does like actually, like some pretty interesting stuff. You should check out his stuff. It's actually it's very.
Let me double check if I actually watched this video or not.
You probably did. You probably stumbled upon it at some point. Nah, I said I bottom frag for a living. That is crazy. And false. And false.
Yeah, I watched him before.
Yeah. He just said I bottom frag.
I actually watched a lot of videos, I think.
Wait, damn.
Not just Pokemon.
Were you a fan or what?
He's just on my list, man.
No, it's cool.
It's on my homepage.
Yeah, no. You know what? Sometimes I